We are live here with our ATVN election 2010 coverage. I'm Eleni Press live in Universal City at the Meg Women Watch Party.
Good evening. I'm Marie Aniello reporting live from Senator Barbara Boxer's election viewing party.
We're live in Irvine at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Now, what you can see behind me is that supporters for Fiorina's campaign are live and ready. There's been a lot of Republican support. Fiorina is said to be in the building right now.
We're live here in West Hollywood at the Yes for Prop 19 Watch Party. And as you can see, there's the media is full here, as well as 19 supporters. The crowd here is avidly watching the screen. They are cheering, they are booing, they are excited about this election.
They've handed out party favors to the guests, including these California poppy posters, as well as right here. So far, the crowd seems pretty excited.
We're actually a few minutes away from getting the last of the remaining ballots from up north at the registrar's office.
As you can see, they're chanting their motto for the night, Yes We Cannabis. Yeah, as you can see, the latest poll results are not getting to this crowd.
The crowd started chanting, "Go, Meg, go, go, Meg, go." Everyone's very excited here.
We are joined by Mr. Joe Kung, who is an avid supporter of Meg and who has actually been starting most of the cheers here tonight. Joe, what is your go-to cheer and why are you here?
I'm supporting Meg. I want Meg to win. Viva Meg! Viva Meg! Viva Meg! Viva Meg!
Clearly, supporters here are amped up about Meg.
Former governor and chairman of the Whitman campaign, Pete Wilson, stated, "Thank you." He's been here before.
The mayor, let's take a listen to what he has to say.
You know, there's an old Beatles song, and it says, "Money can't buy me love." And in California, it can't buy you an election either.
The big news from tonight is it looks like the Republican takeover is going to be worse for Democrats than was initially projected.
Just moments ago, Senator Jim Nielsen got on praising the Republicans for their success tonight, specifically saying, "We have changed America. We have taken it back."
A lot of voters felt very sympathetic to the Tea Party as an idea or as a movement. It's unusual to see a social movement go from nothing to electing candidates in really just 18 months.
Eerily enough, this is Barack Obama, the next Democratic president, in his first term, his first midterm election. He's undergoing some of the similar shock waves that Bill Clinton experienced in 1994.
And they've just called one very key race for Senator Harry Reid, who will be heading back to Washington.
We've got a very large noise here because they're announcing that Harry Reid has been selected as a senator out of Nevada.
We do have the most up-to-date information right now. Jerry Brown is in the lead in the California gubernatorial race.
The polls closed about an hour ago, and shortly after, Fox News projected Jerry Brown as the winner of the California governor race.
The big news right now is that they're calling Jerry Brown as the projected winner of the governor's seat here in California.
Meg Whitman spent over $140 million of her own money on this campaign, making it the most expensive gubernatorial campaign in California history.
I'm joined here with A.J. Duffy, the president of the Los Angeles Teachers Union.
Well, we just got a statement released from Governor Schwarzenegger congratulating Jerry Brown on his win. The statement says, "Jerry has demonstrated his commitment to the people of California through a lifetime of public service."
The California Republican Party, Ron Nearing, just announced that 30% of precincts are saying that Carly Fiorina is up by 1%.
The polls have projected that Barbara Boxer has won the U.S. Senate race.
Well, it's just become official. The Associated Press is reporting that Barbara Boxer will return to the Senate for her fourth term.
LA Times and Fox have both called Barbara Boxer as the winner of this race. But the Fiorina crowd is not accepting that. They are here cheering. They are ready. They are watching these results roll in.
There was a large eruption of applause from the packed crowd of Barbara Boxer supporters here.
This just in, Proposition 19, which legalizes marijuana, has been rejected.
That is a big victory for Democrats here. The people in attendance at Barbara Boxer's event here were obviously very happy to hear that.
The mood's dying down a little bit. As you know, Prop 19 has been defeated. It's been a really successful campaign in the sense that this has sparked a nationwide debate
And we've been able to get the message out to the nation that marijuana prohibition is a complete failure.
We've watched the projections come up and, in fact, call every race for a Democrat in the state of California.
We're going to conclude our coverage of Election Night 2010, but just because the polls are closed and we're done here doesn't mean that our coverage is going to stop. You can check us out 24/7 on ATVN.org, and tomorrow night at 6 o'clock on Trojan Vision and ATVN.org, we're going to have our usual Wednesday broadcast. We'll wrap up all the day's big news, the big elections, the numbers rolling in, and maybe some elections that haven't been called yet. That's tomorrow, 6 o'clock, Annenberg TV News. For everyone here at ATVN, I'm Trevor Thompson. Have a good night.